silver sponsor, Anybet, and or bronze sponsors, Hose Assembly and Supply Limited, equipping Jamaica for success.
Same time I hear all the fans them go. Game time now cause the referee blow. Excitement from the left.
We a big deal when we touch ground. Yeah, I can't see when we're pulling up. Anything for the taste what we love. Anything for the taste of a juicy, crunchy, irresistible KFC big deal. 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries and Pepsi. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Commercial spaces for you. Parks and attractions for you. Housing and residential developments for you. Beautiful rental properties for you. Improving quality of life through infrastructure development across Jamaica for you. The Urban Development Corporation, making development happen for you. Brought to you by the Urban Development Corporation.
UDC for you.
Looking for support on your parenting journey? Then join Nationwide 90 FM live inside the E-Zone, Friday, June 12 from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. for the launch of the Parent Place at the Calabar Primary and Infant School. Discover a new community hub designed to support parents and families through literacy intervention, parenting education, psychosocial and counseling services, and skills building opportunities. So tune in Friday, June 12 from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. for this important step in parenting support and community development. Catch this and so much more on our YouTube channel, Nationwide Radio TV. Keep your dials locked to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the National Parenting Support Commission.
Yes, TGIF. It is Friday. Good afternoon, Jamaica, to the world. You don't know, I'm Kareem Boy at Things, and I'm coming to you live via the Revolutionary Station, a nationwide 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, and 90.9. We're also streaming live on our new YouTube channel at NNN Radio Live. So if you hear my voice, you're wondering what's happening to the YouTube, we have another page. Once again, that is NNN Radio Live. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Make everybody know, say, well, about new page and all these things. You understand me? Also, the wait is over because World Cup season is officially here. The entire globe is locked into the football hype, stretching from the very streets of Jamaica straight to the international stage. Now, with the energy reaching a fever pitch, if you want your brand to get in on the massive FIFA World Cup 2026 action, you can contact us at Nationwide sales at nationwidenewsnetwork.com or call 876-630-1210 to learn about the remaining sponsorship and advertising opportunities. Now, we are coming to you live today from the Calabar Primary and Infant School right here in downtown Kingston, to be exact. Now, the energy on the ground is absolutely incredible because today marks a massive milestone for Jamaican families. It is the launch of the Parent Place, launched by the National Parenting Support Commission. Now, think of this place as the ultimate one-stop shop for everything parenting. Now, I'm talking about literacy intervention, parenting education, counseling, and hands-on skills building through a fantastic partnership with Heart NSTA Trust. Now, this very location is set to become the flagship model for the entire Kingston and St. Andrew region. I'm pretty much excited for it. I was just sitting inside of it. Nice, spacious place and all these things. I'm absolutely in love with it. Now, over the next hour, it's a very, very short show today. I'll be speaking with the visionaries, the advocates, and the community members making this happen. Strong families make a strong nation, and it all starts right here. Yes. Once again, we are here at the Calabar Primary and Infant School right here in downtown Kingston. It's all about the launch of the Parent Place, courtesy of the National Planning Support Commission in partnership with Heart NSTA Trust. Now, beside me is the principal of the school here, Mrs. Angela Porter. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you guys for opening the grounds of Calabar Primary. I must confess something, I never know about the school.
A lot of people don't. Calabar is a little, they used to call it the gully school. It's in a little niche, but
Yes.
when you come here, you don't want to leave.
Absolutely. And I'm happy that, I am on the grounds of the school here. Now, let's just jump into this, launch here today. How does it feel to host a flagship parenting model for the entire region?
It is my biggest pleasure to have this, what do I call it now?
This place being done here.
To have this place being
yeah.
done here. It is a big thing for us at Calabar.
Indeed.
We are really grateful for it to happen. When Mrs. Kerr and her team came here
Yes.
and asked us to set up a place like this, it was our pleasure. She gave us the idea, and when we heard about it, she asked if we could locate a place for her. We said yes, we could, and they set up. Well, it's a big upgrading of place. When you look in the room, there's a big
Yes.
thing going on there, and we're glad that they came here and they did it. It's a big thing for us, and great things are going to happen. You're going to hear more about it as we continue talking.
And now, obviously, teachers, see firsthand when a child is struggling due to challenges at home. But, how will having a dedicated parenting hub right here on this campus make the teacher's job just a little bit easier?
The thing is, a lot of persons think that we don't have persons here who are working as a team, but we have 2 guidance counselors there, and that makes it kind of easy.
Yes.
But then when a hub like this comes here, we have another counselor here, and this person can assist us with the parenting, and that will be a big thing for us here.
Yeah. And now, wow, I am in love with the space, by the way. I was inside of the space earlier. Very spacious, very nice. I'm absolutely in love with it. But how do you plan to integrate the Parent Place, into your regular school calendar and also your existing Parent-Teacher Association initiatives?
Well, where parenting are concerned, our PTA is going to come on board. It is not just a place for counseling. It is a place where, as you said before, we are working in partnership with Artros NTA. We're going to be working with parents, teaching them skills. We're going to be teaching them all sorts of things that they can come in and assist with. So it is not just a school initiative. It is not just a heart and initiative. It's a community initiative.
Yes.
And that makes it one thing for us where we can come as a partnership and work as a team.
Yes, absolutely. Now, literacy intervention is also one of the major features here. How do you anticipate that this hub will help bridge that gap between the students who need extra reading support at home?
Well, what I found out earlier, as you said before, there are so many things set up in there. I see computers in there. I heard that there are persons who are going to come in and assist with so many things. And having them come here, and they're going to be teaching skills. They're going to be creative in so many ways, and I'm looking forward to working with the team. If you go in there, as I said before, you're going to see different corners, different areas set up. They're going to be using their smart TV. They're going to be using so many things to be teaching our children, and as a team, and that is the key word there, as a team we're going to be doing so many things here.
Yes, indeed. Every school community has its unique dynamics. What are some of the specific challenges that Calabar Primary parents face that you think that this hub is perfectly tailored to help solve?
I think skills is a major one, and probably getting jobs. And I see where they set up areas where they said if persons need to write resumes, they can help them to set up to write that. Yes, if they need to identify jobs, they can come in and help them. They have areas where they can teach parent skills, and that is something too that we look forward to. And when I first heard it, I honestly thought it was a counseling area.
Yes.
And I'm hearing now that it is so much more than that. And I am looking forward to it. we have children here who are special, and if we can get people to come in and help with these children,
Yes,
that
yes.
would be so good.
Yes. Wow. Wow. That was supposed to be my final question, but just to kind of touch on the special needs kids, how important is it for them to have a community and to also perhaps having, a group of parents here every day to also help
There
to
you go.
circumvent
There you go.
that.
And that is where the integration comes in. So if we have parents here who can assist with these children,
Yes.
and if they can help to pull out and assist in these areas, that
Yes.
would be so good for us here at Calabar.
Indeed, indeed. You're off to a great start, and I'm glad that it is here at the Calabar Primary School, right? Thank you so much once again for opening your doors to us, and all the best, Principal.
Thanks for having me
You're
again,
most
and
welcome.
thanks for listening.
Yeah, man. Well, that was Mrs. Angela Porter, the principal of the Calabar Primary and Infant School right here downtown Kingston. It's all about the launch of the Parent Place. You understand? We're going to throw to some music and be right back with some more interviews. Yes. Welcome back to an abbreviated version of the E-Zone. Today we're here for a very special launch of the Parent Place, obviously by the National Parenting Support Commission in partnership with Heart NSTA Trust. And we're here at Calabar Primary and Infant School in downtown Kingston. And beside me is Mr. Stuart Jacobs, who's the chairman of the National Parenting Support Commission. A very great man, but unfortunately he is on the wrong side of history. I am looking at his purple watch and his purple rings at this point, and I'm trying to understand. Couldn't you leave them at home?
No, it goes with me everywhere, purple.
Yes.
It's in the veins.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Wow, this is such a huge initiative. I was inside of the room earlier. You saw me there. I must just say kudos to, the entire staff, there to even be thinking about this place. What was the thought process first? Like, how did you guys come up with this concept and idea?
First of all, let me congratulate the executive director, Keisha Carr, and our team. And let me also thank our Minister of Education, Youth, Information and Skills, for allowing the go-ahead and the funding and providing the platform with the other funding agencies.
Yes.
To go ahead and build this value-added piece of history in this part of Kingston and in this particular school. Because the idea behind it is to find a comfort zone where parents having all of the difficulties of being parent on a daily basis, are able to now find that place of recluse where they can have, one, a commonality amongst themselves. Secondly, they can express themselves and they will learn. So each time they come to this place, this physical space, they will leave with different ideas, different techniques of how to be better parent at home, and to pass it on. And by doing that, you extend. It's really an extension of the village now, a positive extension of the village,
Yes.
because what it is that they have learnt and they would have been able to inculcate, they will pass it on.
I know that this school, Calabar Primary and Infant, it obviously serves many surrounding communities.
Yes, it does.
But what do you think is a direct link, between supporting a parent and also lowering violence in these supporting communities?
We have to tackle the scourge, the monster of violence in different ways. And one of the ways you do it is to nip it in the bud from our youths.
Indeed.
And it is this space is so important. How? Because it is nipping the violence in two ways: at the beginning of the stream and the end of the stream. So that parent coming in and learning anti-violent initiatives and behaviors, and also learning how to collaborate, how to synchronize themselves and their ideas with others. They go home and they pass it on to their children, and the children come into Calabar Infant and Primary and other schools around, the St. Aloysius and the St. Michael's and so on, all the other schools around the area and the wider community.
Yes.
And it passes on to the entire Jamaica, where, yes, we are a country of peace, not a country of war.
Absolutely, man. So psychosocial and counseling support are obviously, major pillars of this hub. Why is it so critical that we destigmatize mental health and emotional support for Jamaican
Well,
parents?
to the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Health, overall, there is an upheaval of understanding of mental health, that it's no longer something that you should ostracize or to separate an individual in a community or a family because they might have mental, because it comes from different ways, and it manifests itself in so many different ways. And so it is to have everybody understand where it's coming from, how to deal with it, and how to treat it.
Yes.
So you can. There's a difference with dealing with and treating it.
And treating it, yes.
And the treatment, it comes from your neighbor understanding you, empathizing with you, hugging you on the shoulder, and giving you that respect to listen to you, to also hear you say something that is incoherent to some degree,
Yes.
but understand and don't go over criticizing you.
Yes.
And your children do not feel as if they too are a victim of what is considered not being audible or understanding. But it is something that we can all learn to embrace and to understand each other as we go along.
Yes.
That's what life really is.
It really is. In your line of work, you see the consequences of broken family structures. How do you envision a centralized hub like this one, stepping in to heal those gaps, before they widen? And you would have touched on it, prior, but I kind of want to just drive it home once again.
Adhesive.
Yes.
That adhesive, that thing that brings it together, that holds it together, you'll be able to get the adhesive at this at this place of safety, this place of learning and understanding.
Yes.
It's a renaissance.
It is.
It's a reformation of thought. It's a reformation of action. And it is where this new beginning of this upheaval of constantly trying to make human understanding, human existence, be able to correlate with the different political ideologies and differences, to move away from stigmatizing, to move away from the name game and the blame game, but to bring everybody together as one.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, we're all Jamaicans, and when you come to this school and other schools around, those kids do not know anything about politics. They don't care.
Exactly.
They don't care about socio-economic business. They are here to have fun and
Yes.
to learn.
Yes.
It is asking an adult to go back being a child, where the person who you meet in September becomes your friend for life. So the person that you come to this the parent hub, you become a friend for life with that person.
Indeed, indeed. How do you think that this kind of lessens also some of the burdens from the teachers?
You know, the school is an extension of the home.
It is.
And so the fact that our children are going to be coming here and now be engraved somewhat different from home, it will make the learning and the teacher contact a bit more enriching, more smoother, and creates for the teacher the time to do what they are supposed to do, and that is to teach the academics, while at the same time developing the character. And it is easier for them to develop the character because the parents would come in the afternoon and have character development,
Yes.
and then they go home and pass it on. The generation wealth continues.
Yes. Final question. I'm sure that this is not going to be the only hub. You know, without saying too much, where next are you looking at?
Another inner city in Jamaica.
Yes.
There's going to be more, and it's being done strategically, and where the needs are.
Yes.
And the hope is to build and expand. And the expansion comes in two modes, which is the structure itself,
Yes.
as well as the other geographic areas is going to be. So it's going to be something that is going to be rolled out definitely over the next couple of years.
And I must once again just applaud for this initiative, man. I am in awe of it. We needed it. You know, thank you for being forward thinking. Thanks to the entire team and for everyone involved. Mr. Jacobs, do have yourself a fantastic day.
Yeah, and thanks to our sponsors,
Yes.
to all our sponsors and who collaborated with the NPSC and the government of Jamaica. We really appreciate it.
That is it, man. That's Mr. Stuart Jacobs, chairman of the National Parenting Support Commission. Once again, we're here. It's all about the launch of the Parent Place right here at the Calabar Primary and Infant School in downtown Kingston. We'll be right back. again. Welcome back to the E-Zone. It's a very abbreviated show today, but we are coming to you live from the grounds of Calabar Primary and Infant School right here in downtown Kingston as the National Parenting Support Commission officially launches the Parent Place. Also, it's a fantastic partnership with Heart NSTA Trust. Now, beside me is Bobby Williamson, who is the president of the PTA. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, sir. I'm good.
Now, when somebody hears the president of the PTA, what exactly is that? What are some of your roles or duties?
Treasurer,
Yes.
gatherer,
Yes.
the person who makes sure that the parents they are doing the tough thing that they're supposed to do.
It's a lot of work.
A whole lot of work,
Can you imagine?
Financing of the different programs that we have in the school.
Yeah. So now that the Parent Place is officially launched on campus, what strategies will the PTA now use to ensure that, the parents, they are aware of these services and that these services are available?
We will create a WhatsApp group to sensitize persons about it. We'll also be letting persons know by meetings that we'll be having, because we have our regular termly meetings. So we will sensitize them about it in some of those meetings that we have, to letting them know the importance of being a part of this initiative, because I will imagine that you will have the expertise to help parents with the troubling times that we're having with kids.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. I know that, some of these parents, may feel nervous about it, but then how will the PTA, create just a welcoming peer culture around utilizing this here hub?
Well, again, I would imagine that you will have the expertise in terms of the persons to help with the different issues that we are facing now within the society.
Yes.
When you and I were growing up, it's two different eras,
Yes.
We couldn't talk back,
That's
right? And so I would imagine that you will have this program, would have the personnel to help in these areas. And of course, what parents would not want to be able
Yes.
to get them these kind of assistance, to ensure that your child is nurtured and you can understand the different issues that they are faced with, because these kids nowadays, is a totally different ball game from when we were growing up.
Yes.
So of course I am sure that the personnel to be provided, to help to mitigate, to say to parents, this is how you do, because sometimes the way in which we do things out of anger is not the right way,
Yes.
And it's important that you get that support, to help bring these children to the place that they ought to be.
And as we, speak about parents, oftentimes we think about mothers. What are some of your plans to get more fathers involved as well?
Very, very important question. The fathers are always involved, It's just that the fathers most of the times are behind the scenes. And the mothers are always at the forefront.
Yes.
But, if a man doesn't support his home, he's supporting another one, right? But again, as a father, and that is one of the reasons why I take the initiative to come forth and come at the front and lead by example. I will be engaging the fathers, to come out in the community, and to be a part again of the program. This is it's a new initiative. We don't have the full information as to what will be happening,
Yes.
the programs and all of that.
Yes.
But of course we have like heart on board, and so we'll be seeing how we can get these fathers to come on board to learn a skill if
Learn
they are
one or
not
two skills.
skilled, and all of that, so that they can be better fathers
Yes.
to the homes.
Yes, indeed. Well said, man. Final question. Calabar Primary and Infant School, if you are to look 6 months down the line, what are some of these, milestones that you would like to say, hey, we did this, courtesy of the parent place as well, or just some personal milestones that you would like to see the school accomplish?
At least 50% of parents, or 25%, let me put that 25%,
No.
for now, for the next 6 months, of parents of the school population being a part of this parent hub,
Yes.
right? Utilizing the whatever the facilities, the opportunities that are there for them, you know, to utilize. We go back again to the fathers, to see fathers being enrolled
Yes.
in especially the heart, because if we don't have money, we can't do anything. We don't have skill, we can't do anything,
That's
right? This environment, and I guess the environment that some of the children come from are troubled ones, and so, you know, sometimes the fathers don't want to go out, are afraid to go out. So if we can engage them, because of course Heart does training on the spot,
Yes.
right? And so if you can train them, get them certified, it will be so good for them now to start a trade or to start a business where they can help to finance their homes.
Well said, man. Well said. Well, that is Bobby Williamson, the president of the PTA here at the Calabar Primary and Infant School. Once again, it's all about the National Parenting Support Commission. They're officially launching the Parent Place in partnership with the Heart NSTA Trust. We're going to take a quick break. This is an abbreviated version of the E-Zone. I'm Karim Boyatings, right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
Why? Me belly full now. That was delicious. But no, your stomach is paying the price. When acid indigestion, heartburn, upset stomach, or gas strikes, don't let it ruin your day. Get fast relief with Dyka, your trusted solution for stomach discomfort. Choose Dyka Antacid Liquid for fast-acting relief, or Dyka Chewable Tablets for convenient relief on the go. Boy, me stomach. Don't wait out the discomfort. Choose Dyka and feel better fast. Available at pharmacies and supermarkets island-wide. Dyka, distributed by Aventa Jamaica.
When a big match, bucket for the crew. When a big match is a big deal too. A KFC when we link up for the big match. When it's time for the big match, we grab a big deal. Big bucket time, my side on the field. It's always KFC. Oh, 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 oh.
Enjoy the biggest party in sports with KFC. Get a big deal or big bucket for the big match and cheer on your team. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Campari, Red Passion. 3 bills that are for your drink and 18 bills for the floss. Aye, they are the bar, just get a text. Buy for your link up, she want make a flex. Buy a Campari, you know what's next. Ashley, I call up, wifey, don't vex. Head to your nearest community bar and get your Campari for the recommended drink price of $300 for a drink and $1,800 for the flask. Campari, Red Passion, must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Stop buying expensive toner cartridges. Global Ink is now selling new factory direct generic toners. Remove factory seals, install and print. Engineered to work first time, every time. Certified for use in HB and Brother printers. Worry-free, affordable printing for your peace of mind. Money saved is money earned. We deliver island-wide. 754-7444. Never run out of toner again. Global Ink. 754-7444.
This is Nationwide's World Cup Team Profile. Brought to you by the UDC, making development happen.
Cape Verde made history by qualifying for their first ever FIFA World Cup, securing a spot in the 2026 tournament. Known as the Blue Sharks, they finished top of their group in the 2026 African qualifying, overcoming the likes of Cameroon. They also won 3-0 over Eswatini. This achievement marked them as the second smallest nation to reach the World Cup finals. Cape Verde, one of the 48 countries, will be participating at the FIFA World Cup, and you can follow their progress right here on Nationwide 90 FM. We'll have live and extended coverage of the greatest show on earth.
That was Nationwide's World Cup Team Profile. Brought to you by the UDC, making development happen. Why? My belly full now. That was delicious. But no, your stomach is paying the price. When acid indigestion, heartburn, upset stomach, or gas strikes, don't let it ruin your day. Get fast relief with Dyka, your trusted solution for stomach discomfort. Choose Dyka Antacid Liquid for fast-acting relief, or Dyka Chewable Tablets for convenient relief on the go. Boy, me stomach. Don't wait out the discomfort. Choose Dyka and feel better fast. Available at pharmacies and supermarkets island-wide. Dyka, distributed by Aventa Jamaica.
We a big deal when we touch ground. Yeah, I can't see when we're pulling up. Anything for the taste, what we love. Anything for the taste of a juicy, crunchy, irresistible KFC big deal. 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries and Pepsi. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Yes. So welcome back to the E-Zone. We're in the final half an hour of the show, and if you're just joining us, we are here live on the grounds of the Calabar Primary and Infant School right here in downtown Kingston as the National Parenting Support Commission officially launches the Parent Place, through this fantastic partnership with the Heart NSDA Trust. As I would have said to you guys earlier, I was in the space. I love it, big and spacious, bad. But to speak to one of the women in charge here. Welcome back to the airwaves of Nationwide 90 FM, Miss Acacia Carr, CEO of the NPSC. Good afternoon. How are you? I love this outfit.
Thank you kindly. Good afternoon. It's very kind of you. Good afternoon. How are you?
I am great. First, congratulations also on this launch. For anyone listening and or watching at home, what is the core philosophy behind the Parent Place, and also why was Calabar Primary School chosen as a regional model?
All right. So the Parent Place really aims to strengthen the relationship between a parent and a child.
Okay.
And also to create this network of support among parents and to ensure that in strengthening them, they become more effective in their practice.
Yes.
So essentially what we're doing is promulgating effective parenting through this program that we have called the Parent Place. And it is really there to ensure that we strengthen the parent-child bond, but we also want to ensure that the homeschool relationship is also built.
Very important, man. That homeschool relationship is very important. We see services ranging from literacy to counseling here. How did the NPSC determine exactly, which resources to pack into this one-stop shop?
Right, but I think I didn't answer the other question.
Why Calabar Primary?
Right,
all right,
yeah, Calabar. All right, so Calabar is within the declared, or close enough to the declared zones of special operations.
Yes.
And so we are very interested in ensuring that we're creating the kind of awareness and also building capacities of parents to help them to resolve issues that arise at the household level, but also to train their children in a way that the practices they use will help their children to become less aggressive, so that ultimately we can have a more peaceful society.
Yes.
So Calabar High School is close to Denham Town, which is where the zones of special operations is. We chose a school because this program is actually being launched under the Violence Prevention Partnership Program, which is funded by the European Union, the UK government and the government of Jamaica. And they had a injected about $10 million to renovate the space. So this is quite an investment. And I must also say that the partnership extends, it's a strong partnership with many stakeholders to include VM Foundation, who gave us all the furniture for the parent place.
Wow.
Because they are demonstrating to the community that we are serious about violence prevention through the lens of parenting. We believe that if you teach your children how to resolve issues based on how they see you operating, because children learn best through modeling, right?
Yes.
Then they will learn these conflict resolution strategies. So a big emphasis will be on that, but effective parenting is very wide. So of course they will be getting information on parenting in general to ensure that they're nurturing their children well.
Yes.
They're putting the kind of structures in place that children will understand how to be disciplined. They're going to empower them, and they're going to also recognize their worth, recognize them as little people, and recognize, you know, who God intended them to be.
Yes, yes. So now to the question about some other services, because, you know, it is a lot, but I think these are well-needed services. But, you know, how did the NPSC then determine, okay, well, these are some of the services that we're going to partner into this one-stop shop?
Right. Okay, so one of the things we did, even before we selected Calabar, was an interest audit. We went into the community. We roved for a very long time.
Wow.
And the first audit report was presented in 2017. And the parents in the community were saying to us they want to build their skills, and those who have skills were not yet certified, and so they like the idea that the parent place is also a partnership with Heart and Estate Trust, who will come in and, you know, certify them or offer skills that they can use for income generation later on. So that was an overwhelming need that they said they were interested in getting those services. Of course, we're going to be offering psychosocial support, which interestingly, having broken that down to them, they're saying, yes, they want to talk to people and they want that support. So that is an interesting shift, yes. That's interesting. The parent place also offers literacy intervention. We did notice that there were a number of parents who told us, and those who we recognized because they got a paper to fill out that they couldn't read.
Wow.
And so that also supports the product that we will offer through the parent place, literacy intervention, not just in support of what the school is doing in literacy with those children who need to build those competencies, but also the parents in general, and of course parents of those children too. And you can't have a parent place, of course, without heavy emphasis on parenting education.
Yes.
That's the driver of it. So that is the major component, of course, is parenting education, and then bolstered by the other offerings.
And I find it that, you know, all of the quote-unquote courses or the things offered here at the parent place, it will obviously help, because there's this conversation sometimes on social media about why the parents have such a hard time to assist with homework. So I think, you know, this would help to alleviate some of the stress, you know, from the teachers as well. Because homework are, you know, come undone, or the children will have to be fending for themselves.
But a part of that too is that parents don't always understand what the curriculum is asking.
Yes.
And they don't necessarily understand the new strategies that are being taught.
Yes.
So we will bridge that for them, rather.
Yes.
And to ensure that they're understanding. We're demystifying the curriculum.
I love it.
And we will be talking to them about, you know, how they can assist at home. Sometimes you don't need the knowledge to assist, though. You just need to create the structure in place so the child knows this is homework time and it needs to be done. But we will be helping them. It's not unusual for us to run math classes, for example, with parents, or literacy classes. We do that all the time, sometimes in partnership with other agencies, sometimes through the curriculum unit. So that's not unusual. So this is a hub. This is where parents from this community and within neighboring communities will come for these services and more, because it's not limited to what we offer. We're trying to respond to their needs.
Love it, man. Final question: if a parent is listening right now and, you know, feel unsupported or overwhelmed, what is your direct message to them about how they can utilize this new space starting Monday morning?
Yes, well, we actually have started already. Yes, because the parent place has a roving component. So where we don't see people coming in at the rate that we want, we will go for them. We go in the community and we get them in. But just to let people know that as of Monday morning, someone will be stationed here, a parent place facilitator, who will be there to ensure that whatever frustrations you have, whether it relates directly to parenting or it's a service that you need through government that we can assist with, then we will do that, because we also work with all the government entities. So whatever service that you need that you believe may be impeding your ability to be as effective as you should be, then we're also there to make sure we're connecting you to those services. So come on down Monday morning. The parent place is, as the name suggests, a place
It's
for
for
you.
parents.
It's for you. And we really want the parents to own the space.
Yes.
We've put a lot of love and sunshine in there too.
I can tell.
Right? Yes, it is important for us, for them to feel good when they come into the space. And I think we've achieved that. And we will be pumping in more resources. We're not done, but we needed to open. We had to start somewhere. And so we're opening today to say we're going to start, but we're going to be putting in more resources because we have many partners who are interested.
Yes.
And we're not saying no.
Yes.
So they'll come on board and we'll put in additional resources as well.
At this point, boy, I'm not a parent, but I feel like somebody come to time. Yes.
It's a nice spot, right? It's
It
cozy.
is. I was in there before the broadcast. I literally was sitting in there for about 45 minutes.
Yes,
I
it's
never want to come
cozy.
out. It's very cozy. But, thanks for all that you're doing.
Thank you
man.
so much.
Oh, my
Thank
God. I am
you.
absolutely in awe. It's an ineffable feeling of pride to know that, these things do exist.
They do exist. And
Yes,
thank you for
and-
helping us to put the message across Jamaica.
Of course, man, of
Thank
course.
you so much.
Well, that is Miss Acacia Carr, CEO, NPSC. Yes, we're still here at the Calabar Primary and Infant School. We're going to go for a quick break.
E-Zone is more than a show, it's a whole community. And the Family Club is where the real supporters get to step in closer. Join the nationwide 90FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Appleton at the bar, come join me. A drink is just $3.50.
The recommended selling price for Appleton Estate Signature at your nearest community bar is only $350 per drink and $2,100 per flask. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Why? Me belly full now. That was delicious. But no, your stomach is paying the price. When acid indigestion, heartburn, upset stomach, or gas strikes, don't let it ruin your day. Get fast relief with Dyka, your trusted solution for stomach discomfort. Choose Dyka Antacid Liquid for fast-acting relief, or Dyka Chewable Tablets for convenient relief on the go. Boy, me stomach. Don't wait out the discomfort. Choose Dyka and feel better fast. Available at pharmacies and supermarkets island-wide. Dyka, distributed by Aventa Jamaica.
When a big match, bucket for the crew. When a big match is a big deal too. A KFC when we link up for the big match. When it's time for the big match, we grab a big deal. Big bucket time, my side on the field. It's always KFC. Oh, 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 oh.
Enjoy the biggest party in sports with KFC. Get a big deal or big bucket for the big match and cheer on your team. KFC, it's finger licking good.
This is Nationwide's FIFA World Cup Fact.
Did you know that Italy and West Germany's 1970 World Cup semi-final is remembered as the game of the century? Yes, that's a fact. After a tense and tactical 90 minutes, where Italy's trademark defensive approach largely contained West Germany's famed attack, extra time erupted into chaos. In total, 5 goals were scored in just 30 minutes, with Italy ultimately prevailing 4-3 in one of the most dramatic matches ever played.
That was Nationwide's FIFA World Cup Fact.
This is Nationwide's World Cup Team Profile. Brought to you by Digicel. Powered by you, connected by us.
Colombia has appeared in the FIFA World Cup on 6 occasions: 1962, 1990, 1994, 1998, 2014 and 2018. In 2014, Colombia reached the quarterfinals, the best ever result by the team. Colombia was originally selected to host the 1986 World Cup after a well-fought battle. However, due to financial deficiency, Colombia was unable to improve the facilities to meet FIFA's requirements in time. Mexico, after beating other contenders, including the USA, replaced Colombia as the 1986 host country. Colombia, one of 48 countries who will be participating at the FIFA World Cup finals, and you can follow their progress right here on Nationwide 90 FM, who will have extended coverage of the World Cup, the greatest show on earth.
That was Nationwide's World Cup Team Profile. Brought to you by Digicel. Powered by you, connected by us.
Yes, we are still here at the Calabar Primary and Infant School as the National Parent and Support Commission officially launches the Parent Place. Obviously, in a fantastic partnership with Heart NSDA Trust. And beside me is a wonderful young lady, that's Dr. Kassan Troop, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information. Good afternoon. How are you, Doc?
Good afternoon. Happy to be here. I'm very excited about today.
Same. I am excited too. What is the ministry's main goal in supporting the Parent Place initiative?
Well, as said before,
yes,
education is what is important in transforming Jamaica.
Yes.
And that is why our tagline for the transformation program is transforming education for national development, because we want Jamaica to understand the connection between education and national development.
That is it.
Now, to get education right, you need all partners. And an important partner is what? Our parents.
That is true.
If you look in Jamaica for all the good schools that our parents want their children to go to, especially for high schools, and even those primary schools that they go highly after for registration, it is because parents are actively involved.
That is true.
Let me tell you something. I'm a parent, and when I go to my child's PTA meeting, the parents are very active, and they help to design the programs, and they hold the school accountable.
Yes.
That's the kind of model we want, because we know in Jamaica that that model works. And so the Ministry of Education, through the Parenting Commission, is rolling out parenting places physically. We have done different formats of it before. We have had roving parent places, we have had virtual parent places. Now we are going into schools to set up these model spaces where parents can come for empowerment, for training, for meeting each other and learning from each other, and to grow the schools. Now, the Ministry of Education will be expanding this. So this is just the start of a new model. We are going to roll out 7 of these. 7 of these, 1 in each region. The NPSC has a big task this year. We want to, in every region, we have 7 regions. And in every region, we have clusters of schools. We're identifying a school that is accessible to many, and that will become a shared space.
What is the timeline for those 7
Well,
hubs?
this academic year, 26-27.
Oh,
so the design is here.
Yes.
This is the gold standard, the premiere that you'll see today.
Yes.
And that is what we're learning from to roll out the others. And the ministry will be supporting that.
Yes.
Because we are key in terms of ensuring that parents become more involved. And especially in our underperforming schools. I want to raise that point. And as our parents are listening to us, parents, if you want any school in your community to do well, or to become that sort of the school, we are asking you to get involved.
Get involved.
Attend the PTAs, attend the parent conferences. When we call you to do the review of your child's performance, attend that performance conference. When we ask for support to roll out programs, be present.
Yes.
And it doesn't mean money. Your presence make a difference, right? And it says that your presence gives you preference. So naturally, if a parent is involved, everybody is going to look out for that child.
That is
Naturally.
true. Oh, trust me, I know that for a fact.
Naturally. So parents, don't stay away from schools. Get
Yes.
involved. So use the opportunity to call on the Calabar Infant School and Primary School parents. We have over 500 students here.
Okay.
So at minimum, we're talking about 500 parents, right? And at maximum, we double that,
Yes.
right? So we really have a captive audience. Can you imagine if we can get those 1,000 parents actively involved in the life of the school and
be
community? We could see a transformed community.
Yes.
And that's what we want.
And you guys are doing an amazing job at it. But unfortunately, the time is against us, Doc. And I would have loved to have, continue this. Listen, we need to have a sit-down conversation inside of the studios at Nationwide 90 FM. We're going to set it up for sure,
Well,
for sure.
thank you for having me. And let me say again,
Yes.
parents in Jamaica, get involved in your child's education. The education system needs you.
Indeed.
We cannot make this transformation without you. So get involved. Thank you.
Get involved. Okay, well, that's the Dr. Kassan Troop, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth, and Information. We're going to take a quick break because we're about to wrap, unfortunately. This is the E-Zone, a nationwide... No, all right. Don't leave me in the dark, you understand me? So me and God wrap the show together. Thank you so much for being here with us. I am in awe of this space here at the Calabar Primary and Infant School. My first time actually being here, and the National Parenting Support Commission, obviously launched the Parents Place. Once again, I just want to say thank you to our entire team. Thank you to BDE, Kimon Smith. Thank you to also the technical operator in studio, Andrew Glenn Anderson, aka Bugs. Also, thank you to my videographer, Tajay Thompson, broadcast engineer here on location, Damian Cunningham, and to my lovely producer, Natalie Nita. Until next time, this is the E-Zone. I'm Kareem Boy at Tings, right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
And I'm Kassan Troop.
That is it. See, thank you. Thanks for closing with me.